Hello everybody and welcome, this is Shield Maiden DK and we are again back in Junkyard Builder. We were going to add our scrap press at some point, but for now we just gonna mumble jumble around a little bit and try see what we got. We have this one coming in soon. We also have quite some parts for the car. I am actually curious to see if we're able to actually complete one of these cars by now. So let's try put all of this over here. Look what we got for it. We have a left door, two left doors, a front door and a back door, and we have a hood. So we still need some parts for the cars, that is. I'm not sure we have any around here. I think we're going to move all the cars down in this area so we know at least where they are, because I'm getting bogged up by all the cars being everywhere. And I know we should take some more time sorting out this shit dump place. We also have car wheels everywhere. Those are a little less annoying because they're not filling up so much area as the cars are. So right now we're just gonna dump all the cars right here. And then I think we're gonna take an adventure maybe to the old junkyard to see what we're able to do out there. We can now search through big garbage piles as well. So that might change something. And I'm not going to search through the ones on my own junkyard because I don't want to get fucked over once again with a quest or something like that. Because I am more than sure that this game is happy to try to fuck us over, like it tried to with the trash bags where it told us to open some, and then later on we had to incinerate some. If we have opened all of them there, we wouldn't have any more, and then we couldn't incinerate them, so I'm not going to fuck myself over by trying to go ahead on the quests too much, at least. So right now we're just collecting all these cars. We have quite a few cars. We also need a rear end for this one, and we need a shitload of doors to make the first one of them, that is. We at least have some cars stocked up after all by now. Do we have more cars somewhere? Yes, we had one over here, the truck delivered. Then we're gonna see what the truck is going to deliver in 45 seconds for us. And then we're gonna just roll with it and might head out for a bit. So right now we will just wait a little to see what this one is going to bring us. I'm curious about that. We do have some cabinet leftovers down here as well. That's all fine. Rest is just junk. Some mufflers it looks like. I threw one, the other one disappeared. That's fine. Some scraps bits. Trash arrived. That's a scrap bit. We now have another door to the, or something. It looks like a door to the humpback. Or as my husband told me in Danish, it's called the doghouse. So we have one more bite for that at least. I'm not sure which bites, tits and bits we do have, but that's better than nothing. Then we have some more shit we don't need. We got something for the big wardrobe. We got more mufflers. We got a new hood. We already had one, but well, we have more than one car, so I think it's fine with more hoods. Run it down to the rest of the car parts. At some point we're gonna try collect all the tires and put up there too. Might collect all the cabinet parts at some point too. This one was renewable as well, so let's take that one up to our little workshop area. Looking at what we're going to do with that. trying to collect some of all the renewable items here in this area. So I think we're going to try go to the old junkyard once again to see what we can collect. And then we're gonna try to organize a little more and see, sell off some of all the excess scrap things we got. So let's go to the old junkyard. We now have, so we can actually search through big piles if there is any this time. I'm not sure how it's generated. And I'm not going to fall into the trap by going in there. We're actually gonna turn the car out here and back in, because last time we got caught up on a big pile of scrap, and I'm not going in that trap once again. So we're doing like this. There we go. Out of the car and go in. We do have some cars again. Looks like we have some piles as well, so let's start opening all of these, see what we get. If there's any luck by getting some dollar bills. Not yet. No. Okay. Not looking good. Oh, there we go. A double dollar. All good. We have 2 of those cars again. Let's see. We have some parts down here. We have part for the humpback, and we have left doors, so that's a good sign. We have a shitload of barrels. Let's see. Can we go by this? No. Cannot. Can we go by these then? Yes. Search. Ooh, lots of things in this one. Let's see. Search. Might be something we can use. This one is a dresser. Haven't seen that one before. Oh, jump out. Good. What is that? That's a cone. Nothing good. It's spitting out stuff. Last one. Not really anything too exciting in those. What's down here? We have some metal containers. We could take some of those, but I'm more interested in getting some of the cars along, because those earn us a good amount of money. So let's see what we can do with this. Might be able to chuck 2 in here again, hopefully. It was a little bummer last time with all the scrabble dabble with it, but we managed to get 2 with us home in the end. So hopefully we can do that again. Well, 2 in there. So now we're gonna take the car parts. We're gonna need this one as well. We have some doors. We want those doors at least. There we go. Run back and forth, back and forth. There we go. Of course, the doors is going to give us cash in the end. So we want those. There we go. Stop jumping in there. Good. Another door. By the looks of it, it is a humpback door because of the green color. That is. Okay, we now have 5 bits in there. Let's see. What is the price of these? 20 for wooden table, 40 for dresser. We don't need tires. I guess these are going to be 80 when we renew them. Not a good. These are going to be 100 when we renew them. So we will take some metal fences along again. Let's see, 2 metal fences. Are there any more? Let's hope. Looking through a big pile of junk, big pile of junk, big pile of junk. Looking through a big pile of junk. Yeah, we are. What is this? A dresser? That's the dresser we brought there. We are gonna need the big trash stack level 2 to search these. Okay. Let's take a look. What else can we do? Well, we can try put a dresser in, but I'm not too comfortable, not too comfortable about it because I am almost sure it will try to jump out. Then we could see if we can find some tits and bits to medium or large. What is it called? Dressers, wardrobes. Medium wardrobe base. We don't need that. Medium wardrobe right shelf. Let's take that because it might come handy in the end. There we go. Because we don't really have anything else we pretty much need. Medium wardrobe door. We have bases at home for medium wardrobe, so much I do know. There we go. And one more item. Let's see, what do we have? That's a wooden table. That's a right door. That's a small cabinet door. Plastic car spoiler. We don't need that. We will take the medium wardrobe door. And then we should be all set to leave. Let's jump into the car and get the fuck out of here with all our lovely trash items. Let's hope. There we go. Q. Back to the junkyard we go. And we now have 2 more cars we need to run down with. And then we should properly invest in something, I guess, at some point. Because, well, we could take this little cart with us. There we go. Take some of all the small tits and bits with us. We should probably make a little more organization around here because there's just shit everywhere. That's not our fault, is it? Okay, we have this one. That's a renewable item. We have a cardle, another cardle, and we have one more cardle right there. And we have this one that is renewable for 100. Then we're gonna run down with all of this. Stop. Don't get me caught up. Let's drive all of this down here. I know the renewable items can't be sold on wholesale, so not really much of a deal to try do it. That's a cardle over here with that. What about this? This is something for the humpback. This is a car door as well. This is a fence. No, stop putting it back inside there. Let's drive down there once again. We should probably get rid of some of all the trash we have around. But nah. I think that counter went down pretty fast, didn't it? To 1 minute again. I think it might be broken. No. Not my problem. Let's take some of all this. The excess trash we have down here. Just sell it off for some cash. There we go. Get rid of some of all that. That's for wholesale, that is. Let's mumble jumble over here. Make a wholesale. Nice. We're gonna need that back end of that car at some point. Well, we have more trash. More sellable trash, that is. Then we can take some of these wardrobes with us. We're gonna put them up behind the wardrobe stack. I think we can do the wholesale and it will only sell the sellable items. We can try. Yeah, it doesn't don't match specifics, so that's because that's for here. Out. That's wardrobe shit. Good, let's put some of all the junk we have laying around over here in here now. So we can get rid of some of all of that. Cleaning up as we go. Because right now we're trying to focus on earning some cash and getting, well, a little organized. Not going to go bananas. There we go, not the best one, but let's go down here again. We also have this one that has come in again at some way. I'm not sure why though. A left door, a left door, and a right door, and a wardrobe thing, and some shit. Okay, I'm not sure why that's fucked up, but I don't mind it. I do not complain about it. Maybe it fucks up when we drive out of the scrapyard because it like resets the counter or something. I'm not sure. But I do not complain. We now have more wardrobe stuff. We have more car stuff. Get out. Thank you. We still need the rear pot. So, yeah. Let's make one trip back and forth again. Then we will go maybe to the junkyard once again. Maybe. To see if we can find that rear part for the car. Because I would really like to try assemble one of those coupes. To see how much it's worth. Because I'm curious how much that one will bring in. Also the humpback of course. But we're gonna need quite some pieces yet to be able to make one of the cars, because well, we need to be lucky and find the right part. I might buy so we can borrow our way through the big stacks on the other junkyard, because it seems like there could be something in there that's worth digging. There we go. There we go. This one we're gonna take with us down here because we're gonna go back with more scraps, and we would like that. And I know we're gonna buy that one too at some point, but well. Let's see. Character upgrades. It must be this one. 500. Yeah. Good. We're gonna need 300 more. So let's take some scraps and sell off. There we go. This one is worth 60. That's not bad. This one is worth 30. In this one. Then we're just gonna clean up a little bit. Selling tits and bits off like that. There we go. There we go, there we go. Let's go down here once again. We are selling all the trash, my friend. There we go. This one. And this one. And this one, yeah, sure. Let's jump in here once again. Going back to the area to sell off. There we go. We're almost there. Take our hammer. We have a few pieces to smash here. Might be something we can get some money worth up by smashing. This one's worth. Can we smash this one? No? Okay. Ooh, 100. Let's sell that. Scrap metal. There we go. Now we can go to the junkyard once again, and now we can search all the piles. So hopefully we'll get some more items for the car. And then when we come back, we will try see if we can actually get something assembled, something done. Maybe we are able to actually buy our presser or our scrap pressure. So I'm not gonna go in there once again with this one, just gonna turn it around like we did last time. Meep, meep. It missed the beep sounds, doesn't it? Beep, 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 beep. Isn't it saying that in real life? Beep, 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 when it goes backwards. Okay, let's search all of these to see if we're lucky. There's more than there were last time, isn't there? Of course, we could take some of them home and incinerate, but that's just a waste of space in our truck. If we flocked that quest, we could of course do it by taking these along with us home and then trash. But still, it would be a waste of space in the truck. No trash here, okay? And of course there's only a few of these now. We actually bought the possibility to go through them. Okay, that was a bummer. Let's head over here. We have a few piles of this. Whoa. Okay, that's the stove, washing machine, nothing special. Big pile of nothing. Car door, one of those master lids. We have quite a few fences this time. That's all good, we can make money on them. Let's go down here, see what they have for us. They have one car door, we want that one at least. We could take some of the Moscoviches with us. Because, well, it's not worth that much, but... let's dig a little around the cars to see if there's something hidden in between of them. No. Because we don't really get all the items we need for the other cars. We have so much of it, so let's just make a few 300s by a few Moscoviches. I know the others are worth more, but when we don't get the parts we need for them, they are not that much worth anyway. So let's just take a few of these. Might be able to get a third in there. Might. I'm not saying we will, but we might get it in there. Yes. Looks like it. 3 Moscoviches, that's 900. And a door. That's 4 things we have in there. Then we can take some of the picket fences, because those are giving us 100 every time we've done them. And there's quite a few here. I saw at least 2 more, 3 more. So that's at least a few hundreds as well. That's okay money for almost nothing. So we like money for nothing. There we go. We might even have been able to actually put another Moscovich in there if we pressed it hard enough. But I'm not going to press our lock, because then it's gonna go... Oh, there's shitloads of these today. We have space for this one and one more. A little annoying we don't have space for more of them, because there's actually... Let's see, one there, one there. And annoying we don't have one more spot, because then we could have had one more with us. But that's just how it is. We searched this place thoroughly, and now we're going home before some of this tries to escape our truck. And then we're gonna do some refurbish with some of the things we've taken with us. There we go. Let's see. We have a trash cart up in the other end. That was not what I thought we should, but I am a forgetful soul standing right there. So let's go in, make a Moscovich. There we go. E. And then we're gonna grind this baby. There we go. Grindy, 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 grind. Might put a little more sound on actually. Oops! Sorry, wrong key. I was trying to go into the settings. Let's see. Options, audio. Let's pull up the settings a little bit so we have a little more sound on. There we go. Paint gun. Let's make this like a blue color. Why won't it color? Haven't I grinded it? Oh, it might not have taken it out of the spot because we just relocked the game. Okay, this is like color blue purple. There we go. Take this car, put it over here. There we go. Some of all these tires out here. We still have a shitload of tires around the place. And tires seems to be easy to get. So it's not really like we're going to miss those too much. Put it in, please. Yeah, it resets when we've been out of the junkyard, the trash truck. That's a fun thing. Because it should not, but yeah. Put in. There we go. We can try make this one. Not sure it's worth it though, but we can try. Cleaning up the table. There we go. Okay, it's just ready as it is. Not really worth it, but okay. It's a 20. A 20 is a 20. Isn't that what you say? Okay. Let's see. What do we actually have? We have a shitload of coupe parts, but not a total car. Humpback trunk. Let's see. If we take the humpback parts away from all the other parts. That's the trunk. That's a door. That's a door. Come on. Okay. Then we have all the shitty coupe parts. Still miss a trunk to that, and we miss a hood to this one. Okay. Let's see. We have gotten some new trash from over here, so let's try go over there. See what it brought us this time. A picket fence, another coupe door. Not really what we wanted. Another picket fence. Okay. Nothing worth a lot. But that's okay. Let's drive this down here. Stop it. Can we put a Moskowitz in here? No. Okay. It was worth the try though. Let's put some of all these fences in here. And go back. We have quite a few of the fences we need to make. That's kinda okay because they are not that cheap. That's the fucking coupe door. Let's jump back in here, go down for some more shits. And then we're actually gonna use some time on restoration of some of all the renewable items. I get caught on stuff in this game. Jump out. That's a left door. Not that we really need it. That's okay. Another fence. We have a few pieces here for wardrobes. And another picket fence. I have one more wardrobe piece. All good, all fine. Let's hassle dazzle down here. Scrap the carter out there. That was another picket fence. And some wardrobe parts. Another picket fence. Another fence? We have a shitload of fences and some more coupe parts. There we go. Good. Let's take one of these. Go in here. Restore that. That's the grinder. Just grind a little back and forth. Hope we hit the most spots. There we go. Grindy, grindy, grindy. Good. Paint. Let's just use that color we used for the car in first place. There we go. I'm not understanding the way the colors works in this game, but it's all fine. Let's take the next one. They're not like shitty annoying to do. There we go. And the paint job, let's put it for, should we try and make a total black fence? Let's do that. There we go, a total black one. We could also try go down to the market and see if we actually able to buy a coupe rear thing. Let's do that when we're done this fence. There we go, and the painting. Let's make this one, this weird color, some light green. That's really mint green, isn't it? There we go. Then let's see if we can take, ew, that's actually kind of nasty color. Let's see if we can sell off all of this and see if we can buy a coupe door. Or not coupe door, but coupe rear end. Somehow we're gonna need it, get it. Sell. Oh, I forgot we had the table in here. Good. Let's see. 4 coupe bodies. Well, we don't want that. No. Nothing really. New offers in 38 minutes, so nothing special good. We're gonna get, let's see. Then I guess we just mumbly-jumbly on with these fences for now. And then we're gonna at some point get our coupe done. First we're gonna do this. Grinding up the fence, fencing up the grind. All is good, all is nice. Let's take another color for this. Let's go somewhere in this proximity, see what that color that's going to be. That's some kind of ice color, isn't it? Icicle fence. Do not try to sit on the spikes. It will hurt. You do not want ice spikes in your bum. There we go, next item up. Come on here, little one. Grind this bad boy up. There we go, cheerio. Let's see, grindy, 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 grind. Grinding all the way, all day we are grinding hard. Grinding nice, grinding hard. Let's see, new color, closing eyes. Ugh, we ended up with something green there. Oh, that's slime green. One thing for sure, that's gonna be a eyesore fence to look at for the neighbors. So if you want to piss off your neighbors, you're just gonna install this fence. Because that's eyesore fence. Look at it. Hee-hoo. Okay. Next fence up. Not really the most exciting, I know, grinding fences. But we're trying to see if we can get that coupe rear end so we are actually able to complete a fully coupe. But it is like it doesn't want to give me the ass of the coupe. We have every other part of it, but not that one. Okay, what color haven't we tried? We haven't tried to see if we can get this like purple color. Ooh, that's purple for sure. Pink purple thingy. There we go. This one is done. That's it's more pink than purple, isn't it? Okay, next one up. Come on in. Work with me here. Grind that one up. Let's see. This is what we get for not doing it in between. Collecting a shitloads of items and not doing it. And we have to do a lot at the same time. You know that problem in real life too, don't you? Okay, can we go? Let's try a darker purple. Look at that. Let's see. Ooh, that's better. Not that it's beautiful, but it's better than the pink purple we did before. I'm glad it's a close enough scenario with this color, because else we could stand here forever with these fences. I somehow like this color. Not that I would probably take it as a fence myself, but I like the color. I'll keep it, and then we will do a Muscovich in that color as well. Let's do that. A purple Muscovich. There we go. So I will not set this one this time. We're gonna make yet another picket fence in this color. Then we're gonna make a Muscovich in that color. I think this color would be lovely for a car. There we go. So next item up, we're gonna take a Muscovich in. There we go. I think we had one Muscovich over here in the bottom, didn't we? Yes, there we go. Did that coupe fly up there? I don't know. I don't give a fuck. We have so many coupes laying around right now. Grinding up the Muscovich. I like that it's mirrored, so you don't need to do both sides of it. There we go. And the paint pistol, let's see. Oh, that's a lovely color for a car. I would like a car in real life in this color. Oh my god. That's a lovely car color. That's beautiful. Good. Put it over here. Put some wheels on this rig. Put some wheels on this baby. She's going to be sick. There we go. And sorry if you hear some weird noises from the cat in the background. We have the female cat in heat, and the male cat is, well, breeding her like crazy. So we have the lovely sound of cats in heats and breeding rituals going on. A lot of meow, wow, wow. Sounds you just can't live without. There we go. Let's sell off of this. And then we should have enough for buying the press. I'm not sure what we're going to use it for. Sell. Metal fence, metal fence, metal fence, metal fence, another metal fence, and a Muscovich. We can now buy the next part, so let's buy this one. There we go. Former owner of the junkyard. Great idea. Investing in machines always pays off. The more processed the metal, the more valuable it becomes. In the scrap press, you can turn metal scraps into a metal block, which can then be further processed in the melting pot. No time to waste, get to work. Well, yes sir, former idiot that didn't cut the slack. Let's put that in here, I guess. Are we going to put this one in here too? Yes. And this one. There we go. Let's see, how much more do we need to plug in here? One more maybe? How much more do you want? Okay, 4 minutes, then it should be finished. Okay. All good. 16 minutes for that one. To return, we have some more Moskowitz down here. We took with us last time. Can take one more of these in. Earning some money, and then we could go to the neighborhood court to try look around if we can find a rear end to car there. Even I doubt it. I think the biggest chance to get the rear end of the car is on the old junkyard. I'm sorry to say so, but I actually think the best place to find that rear end will either be the wholesale thing going on or junkyard. Let's make a light pink one, should we? There we go. Bubblegum pink car. Oh, that's actually cute as well. Not that I want one. It's like a Hello Kitty car. A little too light for Hello Kitty and Barbie though, but it's kinda like a Hello Kitty car. I guess some small girls would die for a car like this. Adult girls that like that color car, the princess girls, I don't really give much for those. It's okay if you want a princess girl as a wife, but she will be expensive in the long run, because when the beauty of her youth is beginning to fade, that's when she's going to go into plastic fantastic world, and she will count on you to pay for it. So, but I am not saying more. I will get in trouble somewhere. Okay, let's do the other Moskowitzes. While this one's working its magic. And then we're gonna find some crazy sick color for that one. Let's head in here, grind this bad boy up. There we go. Grindy, grindy, grindy. I like that it's just close enough. You don't really need to grind the whole thing. There we go. It's just like hitting some of the spots. There we go. Then we're gonna find a sick color. Let's see, let's just try this ultra light blue thing. That's yeah. That almost looked like something for fresh breath, like a mouthwash or something. Mouthwash colored car. Okay, we're running low on tires here. But we have enough yet. It will be okay. We also sometimes get random car tires from the truck over there, so it will be okay. We will manage. I might at some point take all of this shit out of the garage or the shop here. There we go. Is it finished? Yes. Good. Let's sell this off. And I know I said we were going to the neighborhood, but I really want to go to the junkyard to see if we're able to get that copy back thingy. But we might just wait for this to be finished so we can put in some more trash in that one. Sell the pink Moskowitz, the mouthwash Moskowitz. Good, this one should be finished in just a minute. Then we're gonna put some of this random scrap in there. I guess we're gonna save these for now. Then it wants us to buy one of the blue cargo containers, but those cost 3,000. Are they actually insane? Well, at some point we're going to make some big cash. Right now we're just a small idiot trying to fumble our way through this. Okay, there we go. Are you running now? Yes, okay. Let's head to the junkyard once again. We do have enough money for going to the junkyard once and for going to the neighborhood once, so we might try that. Enter. Old junkyard, and we can look through all of the scrap piles there and everything, so let's see what we're going to get. What are we gonna do? Ooh, there's lots of junk piles this time. We like the sight of that. Beep, 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 beep. Brrr. I'm going to make the truck sound since there isn't any. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. What do we have this time? Oh, we have four of the coupes, but we don't really need more coupes right now. We have a shitload of those already. Just look through all the trash bags. See if there's some hidden cash for us. No. 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 Come on, some trash for mom. Trash panda want cash. There we go. 100. Good, let's try mumble through. Let's start with the big piles over here this time. Yeah, nothing exciting. Let's see, there was a car tire, nothing too exciting. Ooh, it shoots out. Okay, nothing too exciting over here. Big piles, let's see. Just metal scraps, metal scraps. Nothing too exciting. Picket fences, we can always take those along. Nothing really exciting. What is this? Another hood. And we have 4 doors for coupe. And another hood. Okay, so we're gonna take the car parts for sure. Because we have shitloads of coupes at home that need the car parts. So also, we can take more bodies. We can sell them all for 250, but as I said, we really don't need more of them right now because we have a shitload of them at home and we kinda need the items for it. So it would be a waste to take too many with us because we cannot assemble them anyway. So let's just take all the parts. That's 5 spots right there. 5 spots worth of car parts, that's a good thing. There we go. And we could also take a Muscovich with me, but meh. I know we get 330 for that. But then we need 4 tires to go with it because we're almost out of tires. We do, of course, get 500 if there's 5 picket fences. So that's worth taking into account, because if we take 1 Muscovich and 4 tires, we only get 330, but by 5 picket fences, we get 500. So all about the amount of money, we're going to take 5 picket fences. Those are quite easy to make anyway. Then we're gonna go jump in the truck, load this off, and then we try go to the neighborhood. And then we have used all the money once again, and then we're gonna try renew some items. And we're going to afterwards earn some money so we can actually get further on with the quest. That's our goal. There we go. 5 car parts, 5 picket fences. In the truck. Meep meep. Truck away. I don't understand why they haven't made any sound on the truck. It's weird. Trash arrived on the junkyard. Let's take a look at that before we go out. Might be we have a rear end. Now we have a new humpback. Okay. And a new Moscovich. Along with it, we got some humpback parts, some more car parts for the coupes. Seems like it dropped off doubled, didn't it? That's a shitload of trash dropped off this time. So no rear end, no. So let's try go to the neighborhood to see if we can get that rear end, because I really want that rear end. For God's sake, give me that one shitty rear end I want so bad. Never in my life have I wanted a rear end so bad. Also because cars don't mean anything to me in real life. They are nice to have. It's a good way to come from A to B, but that's about it. I'm not a car person. Looking through the trash bags. Ooh, money. Now we already have this trip paid in, so that's nice. Lots of trash bags this time. More money. Double payout. It is okay profitable to go here. People apparently throw out a lot of money in the city. I didn't know that. Is it like that in real world? Because then I'm going to go through people's trash cans from now on. If it's that easy to make a few $100 going through people's random throwouts, then I'm gonna be a scavenger and go through people's trash. Just looking for bills they thrown out accidentally. Let's see. There we go. Let's just mumble rumble around, look at all the trash. Trash bag. More dollars. Ooh. I like that. Nothing exciting. I've never found money in trash like this in real life. Most people just throw out shits. Which is why they throw it out, I guess. Because it's shit. Well, this is shit. This is shit. This is shit. More money. Double dollars. Some car tires. Let's see. Well, this was a profitable trip. It's already paid out big time. Because, well, money. But not really anything exciting on the compartment of car things. So let's see, we have a medium wardrobe thing. Do we have some big wardrobe thing laying around? Big wardrobe, big wardrobe. We're gonna need some of them. So let's just take some big wardrobe shit with us. Because we're gonna need some of them as well. Because we don't have that much for big wardrobes. I know there was some big wardrobes down there as well, so let's go take a look. Primarily the doors and the shelvings for it. Is there more doors down here? Yes. Seems idiotic to let the wardrobe base stay back, but we have some wardrobe bases at home, and if we have enough space for it when we're taking all the small parts, we might take a big wardrobe base with us as well, but primarily I want the doors and the shelves. And doesn't look like we're gonna have any more space when we're taking all the things we want. Might seem like an idiotic thing to do, but on the other hand, we're going to take what we need and not what makes most sense. And we have already earned our money plenty back, so there we go. One more. full truck, that is. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. See if we can do it without driving down the car, because we cannot take it even if we make trash out of it. Well, we cannot do it without driving down that tree, that's for sure. Oh, we didn't scratch the car this time. Improvement from last time. Meep, meep. There we go. Well, let's see. We have just got some more junk delivered because apparently that's fucked up. We got yet another Muskowitz. Not Muskowitz, another humpback. They're happy by throwing out humpbackies. Humpback hood. We now have to assemble a humpback, so let's go back here, assemble a humpback. I'm not sure how much it will earn us, but we can now assemble a humpback. So let's do that. Humpy, Humpy. Are you going to be one of those we need to paint and such? Can we put it? No, only assemble. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna need the hoodie. There we go. Can we put it on? Isn't that the hoodie? Humpback hood. Yes. No, okay. Come on, let me insert. Thank you. Then we have one trunk right here. I wish I could paint this one. Insert. Then we have a left door and a right door we need. This is a left, this is a right. So we have everything we need. Whoops. For a humpback. Insert. The insertion is a little weird. Can I please get to insert? Oh, wrong side. Insert. And we need the other one. There we go. And then we're gonna insert this one. Insert. No. Throw it on the floor. Good. Insert. Then we're gonna need the car wheels. Have we just gotten more wheels? It looks like at some weird way we just got a shitload more wheels here. Random trash showing up at my junkyard. Well, I don't complain, not at all. Then we don't need to get collecting some car wheels for sure. Let's see what it's worth now. 510. Plug this on. Almost 800 for a total humpback. That's a good deal. And we have this one finished. That block of shit. So let's put in some more metal in this press. At least we're getting a little cleaned up here in the middle. But again, if it's going to be like with the car tires that there's random junk just accumulating around here, I'm not sure we're getting cleaned up anyway. Okay, let's run down here and sell that sweet little car. Humpback sell off. Can we now buy the fucking... No, okay. We have 16 hundos. Well, before we leave off for today, we could venture one more time to the junkyard to see if we can get that fucking annoying trunk to the other car. Because now we assembled the humpback at least. But we haven't yet collected the last piece for the fucking coupe. And it's annoying the piss shit out of me. And husband is laughing in the background because I almost said pig shit. Because pig on Danish is dick, so yeah. But I did correct it to piss. There we go, out. Not if that's any better. A lot of cars, not so many trash bags. See if there's cash for us. Or anything else good in here. Not much cash in here. It seems like a pattern. There's not much cash thrown out in the bags on the junk site, but there's a lot of cash thrown out on the junk bags on the streets. Okay, other piles over here. Then we can check out if there is the missing component to the car. What is that? Melted block. We want that. It's 500. We want that for sure. Ooh, we just got a 500 hunk of metal. We like that. Whoa, what more? We just got 1,000 hunks of metal on this run. I like that. Please give me more of those hunks. Then I would be glad with some big hunks. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? Left, we have some doors again. We might be soon trying to assemble some of these cars just a little bit. Okay, let's take some of all these doors. We have a shitload of doors by now, that's for sure. And 2 fucking metal hunks worth 500. That's incredible. And I'm still not sure where those random car tires came from. Okay, 5. Is there any more we can open up? I want more of those metal hunks. Give me more, give me more, give me more. No, but we have a shitload of picket fences, so we're gonna take some of those. Next episode is just me going to grind up picket fences. Might do that in between episodes or something. Because, well, who wants to see me grind up 10,000 metal fences? Well, I guess you want, because you're the lucky winner. 2 more metal fences. Put it in here, thank you. Well, might not have found the piece we missed, but we found those 2 blocks worth 500 each, so that's a win. We came out with lots more gold than we exited with. Oh, other way around. We came out with a lot more gold than we entered with, because we have for 500 just metal fences, we have some doors with us, and we have those 2 blocks of 500 each. Okay, arrived again, trash. Let's go look at that. Another coupe, not really needed, but thank you. And is that another humpback? These cars are really accommodating here. Did you give me the thing I needed? No, not really. Another coupe door. Why are they so happy by giving me the doors, but they are not giving me anything else I actually need? Metal table, that's also renewable. Let's jump over here with that shit. Else we don't have anything special here. We have this one up here. Okay. Large dumpster bases, metal racks, metal chairs, and plastic fantastic waste. Nope, nothing else special. But we did get these large chunks for 500 each. Loving that. Let's just sell one of them off. In a red metal dumpster. Look at that. 500. Isn't that lovely? Well, I hope you had a blast watching along. I had a blast making the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, follow. Click the little bell for notification. And see you around. Shield Maiden is out of here. Hey!